Hi everyone! I've added a new mic, a directional mic, so I hope you can hear me clearly and hopefully that can minimize any background noise coming from the air conditioner. I cannot turn it off to shoot this video. I need it so much because it's so hot in Hong Kong right now. It's 38 degrees in Hong Kong, and today is a Saturday, so 15th of July, and we have a typhoon. So whenever we have a typhoon, right before it rains, it gets really hot, and the air is not moving at all, and actually I'm sweaty even now. And I have 3 air conditioners in my apartment, but I only allow myself to turn one on, so I have it on maximum. And yeah, even standing here right now I'm sweaty. So today actually my plan was to take you to the beach, to this little seaside town called Shek O. It's one of my favorite places in Hong Kong, but I'm not sure if I should go out at all. It's actually quite dangerous to go out in such high heat, and but now it's 3:30 in the afternoon, so I'll wait until sunset to see if it's a little bit better. And you see me covered in sweat. But my time in Hong Kong is quite limited right now, so you'll find out when you watch my upcoming videos, especially in the second half of 2023. I'm going to different places, and I'll announce that on YouTube and through Instagram, so you can feel free to DM and email me, and maybe we can meet up at different cities, because I don't have friends in the cities I'll be visiting. And let me take a sip of my coffee. Usually I drink my Starbucks black drip coffee, but today I've added a lot of milk and some Japanese black sugar. We call it black sugar, but I think in Western culture it's brown sugar. So I just want something really milky and very sweet for this very hot summer day. And ironically, it's a hot drink, but I just want to take a sip first. I guess I want my coffee this way. It's because I really miss Singapore. You guys remember in the beginning of the year, my Happy New Year video, I talked about going to Singapore to find a guy because I'm still single, and I just want to mingle and, you know, feel really safe in the city, no matter what time it is. And Singapore is the only city that I have faith in it. Thinking about taking one last trip in Asia before I move up north. I've been to many places for work, because before I became an actress and an entertainer, I was working behind the camera. I was a film executive. So I traveled to different cities and to attend film festivals and film markets. So in Asia, let's say Singapore, I visited twice. The last trip was 2018. I went there for 5 days, lived in the city center, went to the food markets, and had my Singaporean laksa, had my kaya toast, coffee and tea, very sweet coffee like this. And Thailand, I've worked in Bangkok. I've been to Koh Samui. You guys saw my Koh Samui vlog on YouTube, but I've never been to Phuket, so I'm thinking about Phuket. And Korea, I've traveled the whole South Korea because I shot a TV program, a travel program for TVB. So I was on a big bus going all around South Korea. We would change hotel every single night. 14 hotels I stay at, and that was during the snowstorm, so it looked really dramatic and really exotic, I guess, on camera. But it was really difficult for me because I was shooting in the snow every single day, and I got really sick. After finishing that shoot, I actually went to the hospital. Straight from the airport, went to the hospital. And yeah, so I don't think I'll go to South Korea once again unless it's for work. And Japan, I've worked in Tokyo and also Hokkaido to shoot movies and also to shoot television. So yeah, that was a lot of work, but I did not really travel around. Indonesia, I've never been to Indonesia, so I'm thinking about Bali. But if I go to Bali, I think content-wise, it's gonna be quite similar to the Koh Samui videos, but I'll get to wear my bikinis. I bought 2 sets of bikinis at the start of the pandemic, and they're still brand new in my drawers. I just wanna put them on like the ocean and blue sky and wearing my bikinis. So I'm not sure, but content-wise, they're gonna be quite similar to Koh Samui, I guess. Just me and myself at the resort and looking at the sea and eating alone in the restaurants. Because at those resorts, first of all, it's gonna be quite an investment because it's quite expensive. At those resorts, you see many families like with children and also romantic couples. They be kissing and enjoying their honeymoon or whatever, and then I'll be eating alone in the restaurant. And I don't know, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments, which country would you like me to visit, which city would you like me to visit and shoot videos for YouTube. I'm covered in sweat already. I don't know if you can tell through the camera. I'm super hot, but my air conditioner is right there, so something is seriously wrong with the earth. How can it be this hot in Hong Kong? So yeah, I almost bought flights to Singapore quite a few times. I just want to go and walk around and just go to the clubs and mingle, but I can't even deal with the heat in Hong Kong. And would it be rational to fly closer to the equator during summer? So let me know in the comments down below where I should go as a single woman. I need to feel safe, first of all. I need to be able to meet a guy. So actually spending a lot of money going to Bali or Maldives even. I'm thinking about Maldives as well. I've never been there. I'm not sure if I can meet anyone at those resorts. I don't know if you noticed already, my voice is a little bit different today because last night I went to a bar and had drinks with my high school friend. Her name is Angel. We went to a girls' school in a very small town in Australia, in Melbourne, Australia. So I thought about going to Perth, to Western Australia. I don't think I'll visit Melbourne or Sydney anytime soon because in the past 10 years I have visited these two cities quite a few times and I still have family over there. But I think if I spend money to go back to Australia, I prefer to visit places I've never been to, such as Western Australia or Gold Coast. But it's winter right now, so I'm not sure if I want to bring winter clothing. Last night I met my high school friend and we talked for like 4 hours because we're still really good friends right now. Do you guys keep in touch with your high school friends? We talk a lot about the changes in Hong Kong and also our directions going forward in life. And towards the end it got really emotional because I said to her, I guess this is the last time we're gonna meet in Hong Kong. And then she said, no, I'm coming back around Christmas. And I said, I don't think I'll be here. And she got really teary. And so I came home at around 1 a.m. and slept at 3 and woke up at 8. And she actually sent me a WhatsApp message at around 8:30, and she said, take care in your journey, because I told her I'll be going to different places. And I can tell that she's really emotional about my distance from her because Hong Kong is quite close to Australia, 9 hours flight, but it's nothing compared to the rest of the world where you have to. Australia is really down under, so it's very difficult in her mind to comprehend our distance in the future. And anyway, the technology nowadays is so advanced, so we can always FaceTime each other and call each other up. And and through YouTube as well. I really appreciate your presence in my in my videos. Actually, I feel your presence as well, because when I'm talking to the camera I feel like I'm talking to other friends, my YouTube friends. And so this is just a quick chat video because I'm so sweaty already. I'm super sweaty, so I don't think I'll go out at all. No, I'll go out nearby to buy some groceries, but I don't think I'll take any trip to the beach today. So but before I leave Hong Kong, I will still go to my favorite places and shoot little videos and put them into one video on YouTube and share with you some of my favorite places. and in Hong Kong, my last visit to my favorite places in Hong Kong. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye. It's now 5:30 and I've decided to come to another beach. It's not Shako because I don't want to spend the whole day at home, and also I don't want to end my YouTube video this way. So I've decided to come out, and because Shako is very far away from my home. It's like 1 hour and a half, and this beach that I'm going to is near Repulse Bay, and it's called South Bay Beach, and it's quite secluded. So I'm wearing this linen top. I quickly put on a linen top, wearing some jeans, then carrying a really heavy bag because I have some bread and then coconut water, and also my soya milk. South Bay Beach, and it's actually one of my favorite places in Hong Kong because it's very tranquil. You'll see it's very tranquil because this is more like a residential area, whereas Repulse Bay right now is full of tourists from England and also just local people. I went to the convenience store and got my coconut water, and it was really crowded. So I hope to take this 20 minutes walk to South Bay Beach and then watch the sunset together with you, because the sun goes down at around 7:10. Yeah, so I hope you can enjoy this sunset with me. And this is actually one of my favorite area in Hong Kong, but it's ultra expensive because you see all these mansions around. Hong Kong is one of the most densely populated places on earth, so to live in mansions like this, it's like for billionaires. is my favorite view of South Bay from above. So when you're walking along from Repulse Bay to South Bay, just stop right here and admire this view. It's one of my favorite views of Hong Kong. I've just arrived South Bay. I think I still look okay, although I'm quite tired. But there are people having a barbecue. I really want to enjoy their barbecue. It smells so good. Chicken wings, steaks, and yeah, sweet potato and everything. I'm a bit tired walking all the way here, and it was very hot, very hot. And I finished my coconut water. I bought this at Repulse Bay. But I still have my coconut cocktail bun and Vita soy drink. So it's very local Hong Kong food. And you can tell there's a typhoon coming, right? From the sky. The sky is incredible. This is one of my favorite places in Hong Kong. If you ever visit Hong Kong, I hope you can come to South Bay and bring some food, have a picnic, have a barbecue. This is my ideal lifestyle. So yeah, highly recommend this beach. I have my cocktail bun, and I got this in Wan Chai. That's a bakery called Happy Bakery, and it's one of my favorite bakeries also in Hong Kong. And they have quite a long history, so you can tell from the packaging. It's very like 50s, 1950s. And this is a cocktail bun actually, but it ends up this way because I have a lot of stuff in my beach bag. But the egg tarts and coconut tarts are very nice. And I have my Vita soy, a lot of sand. So I'm gonna have a drink and then have a snack first, get some carbs. So thanks for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the scenery. And the sky is so amazing, right? It's almost sunset, but it's still so blue. And let me know in the comments any recommendations for my summer trip. And if the budget allows, then I'll take one more trip in Asia before I move up north. So yeah, I hope you can come to South Bay when you visit Hong Kong. Just so amazing. I don't regret coming here. Especially there's a sea breeze right now. It's actually very nice, very relaxing. And although it was really hot in the city, I think once you're on the beach or once you come to a less crowded area and have some sea breeze, it's actually not so hot. Actually, it's hotter at home because I live in the city center. So wherever you are, I hope you are having a great summer. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.